Well, you know the answer. Who are you going to call? It's the LA Ghostbusters. With me is Matt. You've heard him on the show before if you listen to the audio show. Now you get to see him. Matt, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing good. A little tired. It's a fun one, but how's your WonderCon going so far?
It's been a full day, but it has been wonderful. We had a great day yesterday. We've had an even better day today.
So for those seeing this for the first time, you know it's the Ghostbusters, but who and what are the LA Ghostbusters?
So the LA Ghostbusters, we are a relatively young organization in Los Angeles. We started in 2021, and we are a group of like-minded Ghostbusters who believe that busting ghosts is great, but maybe there's something more we can do. And so we founded ourselves on the principle that we need to do more for our community and more for the community at large. And so we partnered with the Starlight Children's Foundation since day one so that we could help them provide toys and games to kids in hospital situations across the country.
Getting distracted with a slammer or floating around.
Oh, yeah. No, we got our eye on him. He's an ugly little spud, isn't he?
Yeah. So, I mean, it's called the LA Ghostbusters, so you only cover the LA area?
We cover the LA area basically as far north as Ventura County and as far south occasionally as San Diego. But the San Diego Ghostbusters are down there, and so we've partnered with them on a couple occasions.
Yeah, so if somebody's watching and they want you guys to be at their event, how would they get a hold of you guys?
The best way to get a hold of us would be to go to our website at losangelesgb.com or contact us via TikTok, Facebook, or Instagram at LA Ghostbusters.
And because this is video, this is visual, we can show them a little bit what you guys have at the booth
Sure.
here.
So right here we have probably the most famous and most infamous piece of Ghostbusters technology, the Proton Pack. And I must emphasize that the Proton Pack is not a toy, but it is really fun to play with. Now, it's not every day that we get to mess around with some unlicensed nuclear accelerators, but when we do, we put them on safety mode, especially when we're in public. So this is on safety mode. It won't burn any faces that we know of. We can't have the fire marshal come down on us again. Just not after last gym. It'll heal. Little test fire there. So now, all of our members, we do build most of these things, or if we get them as part of the HasLab package, or we get them as a Spirit Pack, we modify the heck out of them to make them as accurate to the films and as comfortable for us to wear as possible. This one is almost completely scratch built from a ton of different components, including a real pneumatic clippered valve there. But yeah, it's a really beautiful piece. And then, of course, we also have our ecto-containment unit right over here. It is quite full. It has been storing ghosts the entire convention, as well as keeping our red vines nice and lightly irradiated. Thank you, Dr. Kellison. But yeah, I think she's definitely full. So maybe you guys saw Frozen Empire. Maybe not a good idea to add any more in there. Except for maybe this guy over here, Slimer. But we'll get to him later. But then we also have all of our handheld pieces of equipment. The PKE meter is an essential for any Ghostbuster, as well as the CUD meter seen in Ghostbusters 2. And then when you're all done, you can go home, make some breakfast. The CUD does stand for Kitchen Utility Device. But as I said, we raise money for the Starlight Children's Foundation, so I'll tell you a little bit about what we've been doing here at WonderCon to do that. So we had a ton of prizes earlier today that we raffled off. Some very highly collectible prizes, including signed comics, including a limited edition Ghostbusters Sony Walkman, one of only 100 that were ever made. It was really, really cool. So anybody who donated got a raffle ticket and then also got to spin our brand new prize wheel. So they were winning things like Ghostbusters Afterlife posters, Twinkies, candy, and of course, Ghostbusters Ghost Pepper Flamin' Hot Cheetos. These are so good, so spicy, but they were great. So as we often do here at LA Ghostbusters, when we get a donation, we often reach over here for the nice, loud firehouse bell, and we very loudly say that we got one. So I'm going to give you guys a little run here, show you what it's like. 3, 2, 1. We got one! It is loud. We don't want the con coming down on us too hard. So just in short, controlled bursts. Yeah. And that's all for the LA Ghostbusters booth. I mean, I hope you guys have enjoyed it.
More than enough. Thanks a lot, Matt.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for having me.